all over again, all over again. I got skeletons in my closet.
Fame, let me tell you, keeping it real.
All right, another repeat offender and a very generous friend of our show. You are. You're like slick like that. It's Mr. James Lane. Yes, give it up. And this man, this guy, you would not, like I said earlier, don't judge a book by its cover, meaning this one. Well, this is another one. This man runs for office, and we got to get him in because this is the kind of person we need in politics, and he wants to be in politics. So what are you up to these days, James Lane?
Well, today, actually, I should probably start with my skeleton.
Okay.
This was the first time I actually got to come.
Please quiet.
Well, this is the first time I actually got to be at the beginning of the taping. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to relax and enjoy the show. I'm going to have a couple of wines.
Ah.
So I guess, does that count as a skeleton or no?
If you wanted to,
Okay,
but we
it
might
does.
be able. I think you just want to try the tofu.
Well, it's not try because I'm a vegetarian. So,
Oh, cool.
So all you tofu or tofurkey haters out there, this is the way to go. Stop eating your murdered animals.
Cut back.
Don't support the factory farms and all that horrible stuff.
Yeah.
Go tofurkey.
Yeah. There you go. So, but James, I am curious to know what is the project of the day for
Well,
you?
the project of the day, why I'm actually on your show doing shameless promotion,
Yeah.
is for, I have a weekly public access show,
Right.
because I'm following your lead of creating, citizen journalism, community media, basically. And so I have a weekly show in Brooklyn Public Access. And for the second year in a row, I've been nominated for what they call a Be Free Award.
Wow. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, so it's great. They have 3 categories this year, and it's a crowded field, but the one that I'm really trying to push is for the Be Free People's Choice Award.
I
What's
love
the
it.
Be Free People's Choice Award?
Yeah, so the Be Free
Cool.
People's Choice Award is just that. It's the people can choose the video that they want or the program they want to be the winner of that award. So if
You're running.
I'm running. So
yeah.
if
so
you
vote
look
for him.
Yeah, so if you look for James Lane People's Choice Award or James Lane Be Free Awards, it's just B, the letter B, Free Awards. You'll find it.
Meaning Brooklyn?
Yeah, being in Brooklyn. And if you click on it and like the video, that'll help me get up higher in the ratings.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so do it. Everyone in here, do it. And tell your friends, because this is a man that is not just talk. He's an action doer. Anything you say you do. But it's true. Like some people say, let's do that or blah, blah, blah. You actually do it. And I meet a lot of people that know you, like through different things, like from Staten Island. And yeah, you just say what you ran for in Staten Island.
Yeah, I ran for Congress.
Yes.
Staten Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know.
it was against that
horrible man.
Right, Dan Donovan, who couldn't indict anyone in Eric Garner's killings.
Right.
So I says, you know what? I'm going to represent his family in Congress.
It's funny.
Yeah.
I was actually playing a gig at the ETG Book Cafe around Tompkinsville.
I love that place.
And the funny thing is that I walked down the street and I saw all these candles being lit. And I go, oh, God, what happened? And
that day you did?
That very day. And I saw another person killed by the police. And sure enough, it was Eric Garner, who actually was a regular at that place. He talked to a lot of the homeless people. He was very well known in his community.
Yeah.
And Pantaleo, we're going to have to say his name, folks, so he gets indicted and gets what he deserves.
Yeah.
So Jeremy Lang can get convicted, so can he.
Exactly.
But Jeremy's going to be let off the hook, apparently.
Oh, you're Peter Liang.
Yeah, because it was an accident.
Well, and that horrible thing about that is the DA in Brooklyn sends in a recommendation Ken Thompson says, you know what, I think it's too harsh. You should just get a slap on the wrist. Just house arrest and 5 years probation.
Don't you love being a cop?
No, I mean, I know.
Yeah.
It's just not right, the things that are going on. And what do you think we can do?
Well, I mean, the first thing we have to do is acknowledge that there are definitely 2 sets of rules in these situations. For the people versus whoever the establishment is, whether it's police department, corporation, whatever it is. Each of these issues, and we have to stand up and say, we're not going to take this. It's just ridiculous. When you have a cop that does something, horrible and kills somebody, his penalty shouldn't be any less than if I accidentally kill somebody with a car.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go out and kill somebody with a car,
Yeah.
but it happened.
Yeah.
But the officer supposedly has training,
Yeah.
and if you do shoot somebody, you also have training to save their lives.
Yeah.
But Peter Liang said, I was too scared, I didn't know what to do, I didn't have training in that.
That does not sound very cop-like.
It sounds to me like they're training the police very badly. They don't know CPR or anything like that.
It's sadly that people that are in the force that are doing such rookie moves.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
Putting two rookies
Staten
together as
Island
well.
has the worst cops and
That's a
Well, that was Brooklyn, wasn't it?
Yeah, this one was Brooklyn, but same Staten Island. It's the
Yeah,
same.
it's
It's all
same.
over. It's all over the world.
all over.
It's not just,
It's
and that's just this
everywhere.
one issue.
Yeah,
Brutality
yeah.
and murders. Like I said, going back to
Prosecutors.
corporations.
Yeah.
Corporations can pollute our waters, can pollute our
Yeah.
lands.
You can go
They try to
everywhere.
bust fracking through in every jurisdiction they can without
Yeah.
any penalties, and we have to stop these things.
So do you see a light at the end of the tunnel?
I do.
Do you think
Um,
the people have a strong point of view, and as like in masses we shall overcome? Do you think it will ever? Do you think it's going to happen?
well,
'Cause what's going on right now, watching these like silly politicians every night on your television, if you even do that,
Well, Bernie
It's-
They
Sanders.
can't help us.
Bernie, do you think Bernie is the man?
So my mission in life.
Yeah.
Like I said,
This week,
I didn't vote until I was 35 years old.
right?
Because I saw the corruption and I saw the bleak hope that these guys are promising all the time. Those are all campaign promises. Every politician just gives you a campaign
Yeah.
promise and never actually follows through on it.
Exactly.
And then it wasn't until 2000 when Ralph Nader was running on the Green Party, and I was like, wait, there's a Green Party?
Yeah.
And that woke me up to find out, what, there's other parties? And so I've always been an advocate of getting people informed about their choices. It's not just one person in one party. I think that if there's Donald Trump supporters, he's speaking to a contingent.
Right.
Sanders is speaking to a contingent.
Right.
Clinton's speaking to a contingent.
Right.
I have Green Party supporters that are
Yeah.
speaking to that contingent. And we should all be able to vote for who the heck we want to.
Absolutely.
The Green Party deserves
still
more
is
attention.
America.
They're doing
Right.
some great things.
But the one way you can have that this can actually work is we change the current system that we have. It's really a dictatorship. I don't care what
Yeah.
anyone says. And you have to change it to a parliamentary system where, say, if my candidate gets 10% of the vote, then we have 10% of the people in power.
Sure, you
Right.
could have a seat. You could have a seat in the Congress or something like that.
Exactly.
In Parliament, even if you got like a small number of people who vote for you, at least you can be represented properly.
But it doesn't work like that.
It doesn't
Not in this
work that way.
confederation, that's
No.
for sure.
No,
Yeah.
but we have to change that. And until we change that system, like this electoral college, my
Makes no
God,
sense.
it makes no sense, especially since, was it last year or the year before, Cuomo signed a thing with a couple of other states that said if the presidential candidate gets, wins the popular vote, then New York State will give that presidential candidate all of its electoral votes.
As it should.
Well, but check this out. So say if Mitt Romney, because Mitt Romney was very close to Barack Obama in 2012, so if he won the popular vote, then New York State would have had to give all of our, we have 37 electoral votes over to Mitt Romney, and then he would have actually won the election.
I think
Even though New York State was maybe 75% Democratic.
I think I'm allergic to Mitt Romney.
You did something. You mentioned that name. You had to
Yeah, I
mention
know,
that
sorry.
name, you know?
Except I really do think it's not fair that Utah gets away with Mormonism.
Well, they have to
I
go
think
somewhere.
everybody should be able to be a Mormon without being a Mormon. You know?
So when you get
Why don't we change
multiple
that law?
Are you
spouses
flirting
and
again?
No. I just think that it's so funny. I wonder how many wives he has stashed away in
I
his
know, it's
closet.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, he needs a little tofurkey right now.
Yeah.
I think,
whatnot.
Imagine how
That's the
crazy I would be
every
if I
day.
wasn't a vegetarian.
what, were you always one? So then-
For about 28 years. now.
Okay, so for a long
Congratulations.
time, but like, so you remember what it was like.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I would eat the whole farm in
Yeah.
every meal. It's like my favorite. I'd go to Jackson Hole and get what they call a West Sider or East Sider, depending on which side of
So
town
is
you are.
that like burger, bacon,
Oh yeah,
ham?
bacon cheeseburger with ham, and that's it. Throw an egg on that thing too.
Yeah, why not? While you're at it.
What made you have a change of heart?
Well, my parents were really sick. I watched their health deteriorate for like 5 years until they finally passed away. You know, my mom had diabetes. She lost 3/4 of one leg.
Oh.
Had kidney problems. My dad had cancer and throat cancer.
Oh.
And that's why when I see people smoking right now, I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
You know, because maybe they should have seen, like, I should have taken home videos back then of, you know, this trach. They had to remove like half his jaw.
Oh.
It was just horrible.
Drinking
seeing people
soda,
go through
too.
this. Right, drinking soda. People are
Soda's
getting caught with
deadly.
that. With all the pollutants they're putting in that, you know, so it's just horrible.
So do you think you're healthy?
Physically, but not mentally.
Ah, you're honest.
I'm honest. I mean,
Yeah.
and that's probably, you know, maybe that's what my skeleton is.
Have more Topher. I think you just want some more.
Yeah, I just want more
Can I ask you a
Tofurkey.
question?
Take
Do you, have
all
any,
you want.
do you have any favorite superheroes? I know I see you've got a bunch of them on that show.
Hey, you know, it's so funny. One of my friends gave me this for my, hold on everybody, my 50th birthday last year.
Nice.
Good job. I'm 2 years away from 50, my friend.
And I love this shirt. Like, I wear it all the time. She's like, oh my God, you wearing that shirt again? I'm like, I love this shirt.
Aw.
It's something about it. And, yeah, my son and I, we have a lot of discussions about superheroes and just all kinds of things. One of our favorite things about superheroes is a lot of them are adoptees like me. You know, and so it's a lot of relating to that as well, too. And, you know, some like Batman who has no superpowers.
Have you
but-
heard? Did you see the new movie?
Oh my God, no, and I
hear
don't want to.
It's so sad.
I don't want to.
Oh
I
my
didn't want to.
God.
It's a
Play Batman or
3-hour
something like that?
joke.
It's so
It's a
sad.
joke.
Did you see
Wow.
it?
Yes, I did. I
Oh,
saw the day
you-
before it came out.
Oh, you're
Oh,
one of
man.
the people that saw that movie.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
a typical thing where DC gets it wrong. Marvel gets it right, but DC gets it wrong once again.
It's-
Where they try to cram like everything they can in one movie, rather than say, you know what, let's do, you know, a Superman sequel, and then let's do a Batman movie, and then
Yeah.
let's do a thing. But they try to put it all in one. It's this horrible mess.
I'd like
That's
to
what you
see
get.
if Ben Affleck
No.
stays alive.
No.
He's so depressed. I saw him on an interview. He was just
That's my
sitting
favorite
there.
clip.
Oh my! Did you see
Yeah, oh my
that?
God,
that's
Oh
the
my
interview.
God! Did you see that clip?
Yeah,
Oh,
what was it? It was
the
the
other guy-
Simon and Garfunkel song.
Yes,
That's like-
yes, yes. Oh.
And then like zooming in on
Yeah.
her voice.
I heard the Deadpool up. Do you like Deadpool?
Oh my God! Now
That
Deadpool.
fucking
Deadpool.
movie has
Everyone
every
loves
fucking
Deadpool.
song. Marvel
With
got
Ryan-
that right.
With Ryan
I
Reynolds,
I love
man. You
Caroline.
see?
Marvel
See?
got that
Caroline
right. Ryan
Reynolds.
Reynolds killed it.
You know
I
what?
fucking love
Ryan
Caroline.
Reynolds, both Green
Caroline.
Lantern, and Deadpool.
Caroline, I just had an
He's a
idea.
Marvel, he's a Marvel
I don't think it should be
superhero in his own
Caroline
right.
on the scene anymore. I think it should be Caroline knows all. I really think she knows
Caroline loves
everything.
Ryan Reynolds.
She knows all. You should do a segment
I
on
should do
all that and then just sit up here and do it.
I'm
Will
all
you
that.
please prepare, like,
I'll definitely
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
I'm
but
all
do it
that
like-
show.
whenever you want? She knows everything. She's up to current event. Yeah, let's do Caroline knows all. Who wants to
I
see
gotta prepare
that?
my panel next month, but okay, sure.
Yeah. Caroline, she does. She knows everything.
But she's right, because they got
Right.
Deadpool right. You know, my friend and I, who got me the shirt, we showed up Thursday before it opened with our Deadpool mask going into the theater. And we left, you know, they said, well, you can't wear the mask in the theater. We're like, okay. But then we got to put our mask on. We're like, yeah, this movie rocked. You know, because they got it right. They took the time. They knew the character. They did all the fourth wall breaks. They got it. You know, but the Superman versus Batman, like I said, I won't see it. You know, I'll have to have some more wines maybe before I go see it, and then just because I know what I'm going to be expecting, you know. So
Well, maybe you will. So everyone, James Lane, Be
Be Free Awards.
Free Awards. Google them and vote for you.
Yeah.
James Lane, can you vote like a lot of times?
No, it's in one per
Because I
person.
voted,
Yeah, one per person.
Yeah. And do you think you're getting a lot of votes? Do you know?
I'm trailing
And when does it
in
end?
fourth place. It ends this Saturday.
So you got to get your votes in.
Yeah, so maybe could I post it on your page or
Please
something
do.
like that?
Yeah,
That's
every
probably
day.
easier.
Yeah, please
Okay.
do, and I'll post it too. I'll
James,
share it.
Could you what is the website which has all of your video footage? Because this video footage is really pretty incredible. He has some great. He has a shot at Comic Con of everyone doing Gangnam Style.
Yeah, that's how I met him. He
I
was
love that,
behind the
man.
camera.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my main, so the website that I've used now is called hotindymedia.com. That's where I've been putting all my videos. Originally, that site was just for like business, for people want to do advertising or whatever. But this, like a month ago, I said, you know what? I'm going to use it to showcase the 10, 12 years of video I've shot. So thank you for checking out.
Absolutely.
He's the most informative who I ever saw. Yeah. So please push a button.
Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and do one. Maybe I'll have better luck.
There you go.
Wow, that sounded too personal.
Want to do another one? All right. There you go.
That's the follow-up.
That
That's
looks
the
like
sequel
that.
to that one.
So James Lane, Beat Free Awards. Go vote for him. We love having you on the show, Mr. Full of Passion.
Love to be here.
Oh,
Full of passion.
yeah. James Lane.
You gotta run again.
Shazook
Keeping it real. Uh-huh. It's through the eyes of Rue. Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Rue and who? What's that you say? Keeping it real. Keeping it real. What's that you say? Keeping it real. Keeping it you. What's that you say? Keeping